Welcome back to a special edition of Bandwidth Blog on Air, where we're coming to you this week in the form of a vodcast. Theunis and I recently had the opportunity to attend Samsung Africa Forum here in Cape Town. And Theunis, there was a whole lot to digest from Samsung's products, so let's dive straight in. It would seem to me that the direction Samsung are finally going with its entire product strategy is just the word smart.
Definitely, smart is the word of the day. And it comes through in even appliances. You wouldn't even think to put it. So we saw a hell of a lot of appliances at Africa Forum, as we usually do, and not a lot of mobile devices, but they were still around. So just talking about smart, there were so many interesting things that they were doing from TV screens. Obviously, the smart TV is a big thing, and things like refrigerators, which are becoming very, very smart very quickly, even more so than many other kind of devices and appliances, all the way down to things like vacuum cleaners.
I love the idea that Samsung are bringing the overall trend of thinking of design in a more sophisticated manner. And I think that ties in very nicely with their mobile strategy as well.
You've hit the nail on the head of a couple of things you were talking about. Things like the refrigerator, where you can actually change the temperature of different components or different parts within the refrigerator, and freezer, doesn't even need to be a freezer all the time. It can also be a refrigerator. These kind of things, the energy saving modes, small little things like that make these things smarter than they would be otherwise.
And I think generally that's what Samsung's trying to bring to the home. Between looking at the displays on their mobile phones versus their televisions, it's quite clear that the display manufacturing is a huge market for Samsung, and one can tell it's really paying off with their latest TVs. And you look at the range of accessories Samsung's have come out with, and this is a company, let's not forget, that has made some mistakes in the very recent past with its mobile phones in particular, and it does have some things to open up to, and that was a flavor I think we both got at the start of the event, and Samsung have come out quite strongly from that with a very diverse product portfolio to my mind.
Yeah, definitely. It's gone from let's make as much money we can to let's make products that our customers actually want and have to have, and also really want to use going forward, because times are changing.
And I think that's precisely where Samsung are going. And walking around, maybe you can corroborate my feeling, walking around Samsung Africa Forum, I never felt as if I was in an appliance store. And there were a heck of a lot of appliances on the floor at the event. I never got that feeling. What I got was a sense that this is a space in which products are looking forward, and nothing felt contrived or generic to me. It wasn't as if I was standing amongst a whole bunch of plain white old washing machines. These were products which had their own identity, their own feeling, and a smart set of features which, heck, if I could afford all of them, I'd put them in my home right now. Thanks very much for joining Theunis and I on our first ever special edition of Bandwidth Blog on Air. We've been coming to you directly from Samsung Africa Forum in our latest podcast. Be sure to stay tuned to Bandwidth Blog on Air, which comes out weekly for the latest technology, gadget and science news.